We're gonna do some straight ankle lock stuff this week. I had intention of starting with the single leg X version and also followed up by some of the defense to that position. But I think one of our students, Colin, would be salty if he didn't get to be part of that. So he's gonna be here Thursday, so I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna do Thursday's stuff today. It won't make any difference to anybody. For those of you that haven't done this before, both of them are going to be new to you anyway, so it won't make any difference there. But for those of you that I've showed, the single leg X version, the straight ankle lock from there, we're gonna do it from Riva instead. So I've been playing it a lot lately, and I kind of find it, in some sense, almost stronger. So we're going to work on that today. No defense for it all that much today. We might talk about it a little bit, but mostly just the position, how it works, and what you're doing with your feet to control them. And then finishing mechanics, okay? All right, use Jen Dan. First, before I enter into it, so if he's just on his butt or on his back, just so that you can see kind of what we're talking about. So, say I snatch up his his leg here, and I just get a hold of my gi, all right? I'm not gonna focus, in a lot of cases, especially in a roll, of just getting the perfect grip. Sometimes it's difficult to get that perfect grip. Just do the best you can, control it, all right? So if I'm just gonna sit back into a leg lock, if I was gonna go single leg X, I'm gonna put my foot in his hip, with my foot on the inside here, and I can just make my fist grip, turn down, get my finish, right? In this position, instead of that, I'm just gonna loop his leg, and then as I sit, I'm gonna sit with a Riva hook here. My foot is on the inside, and then I've got my cutting bone pointed up, the sharp part of my forearm, and then I'm gonna control his knee. From here, I'm gonna put this foot on the top, turn down, and then now I can adjust if I need to. So if I feel like my foot's too high, he's trying to boot his foot, right? I can get just below his knee and tighten it up. He's already getting tight. I'm gonna finish it just like I am that regular straight ankle. I'm gonna close that elbow, put my shoulder to the mat, and this is gonna allow me, I have two things to push with to get my finish. It comes on quick. If I fell into that really hard, it's gonna be a quick tap if I have everything in position, all right? So, all it is controlling, be on my butt here, and I'm just gonna set this foot on the inside. Just get a deep grip on your collar. Don't focus on it too much right now. And then this foot's gonna go right over the top. From here, I'm gonna close that elbow, and then I can arch. Okay? How do we get there? Let me borrow you for again. Stand up.
Stand up?
Yeah. So I can sweep him from that single leg X position here. All right, same kind of thing. I can just loop and control his leg and then sweep him over here. And from this position, I'm already grabbing that gi. Right? I can adjust, throw my foot in, go right to the top, and then get my finish. I don't want to focus too much initially. We're just going to actually work on the position and sitting back into it. And then we'll talk about later on in the class of entering into that position and getting him down to the mat. Okay? We're going to start just with the finishing mechanics of it. The nice thing about this, so if I have this grip, I'm just holding them. This here gives me control. Whereas from a defensive standpoint, he can't sit up and try to push this foot off. Sit up, push that off, hop over. Right, a lot of times people are gonna do that, just try to defend. So when I have this, and I'm under here, it's hard for him he can't really just peel that off, right? I can have a lot of ways of controlling him here, okay? Here, adjust, and I can scoot back in if I want, turn down, right? It's instantly tight. And then all I have to do, arch my back. Now, Why am I not just leaning back? Because I'm gonna run out of travel here. I'm not cranking on him with my arm, all right? When I have him in this spot and I'm on my side, I'm gonna loosen this up so I don't hurt him. So I'm not even grabbing his leg. When I'm over here, I'm gonna be able to arch all the way to finish him, okay? I wasn't even grabbing his leg. So I'm gonna be able to use my back to pop and or break the foot, I guess, however you wanna call it. Yes?
Can you turn a little bit this way and do it?
Here?
Like you're back towards me, I guess, almost.
Yep. Good?
Yep.
All right. So snatch up the leg. Just get a grip to keep the leg. All right. I can grab at the pants if I want to hold it. I can grab his other pant leg, or control his leg here. Throw my deli heel hook in, and then I'm going to close that elbow as I sit down. Step over on his hip. Right now I'm on my elbow. I'm going to put my elbow into my ribs, put my shoulder on the mat. Here. You see he's getting excited. Right, now I can arch. Get your finish. Right. Yes?
Are you feeding the gi?
You can.
Or does it matter?
At first, just get it. Okay? If you're not completely adept in getting this perfect grip right behind his Achilles and getting his toes crunched all the time, you're gonna miss a lot of opportunities because you're not even gonna have the foot. They're gonna, you know, punch their leg out real quick and kind of explode to get out of it. If we can just get them in the spot, sit up for a second. So, this one up, this down. One knee up, one knee down. So sit up. One knee up, one knee down.
Oh.
Right. Right. So I could be in a position like I'm in Delahiva here. All right. I can get into the mat. All right. So from here, I already have some control. I can adjust this foot, and I just get this leg. All right. From here, just want to just hold it. Now I've got some pretty good control over him. Here. It's going to come on quick. I just want to make sure I capture his leg. I can fix the positional stuff. So if I have him here, I'm real high on his calf. You know as well as I do, it's not going to feel good, but it's probably not going to get the tap. All right, I've got my hook in, just controlling him. All right, he can boot his foot, that's fine. All right, get him in this position. See how his leg's straight? That's also probably not ideal for me. So I'm going to adjust. That's going to allow me to go either forward or back. Okay, now you can see I'm further back on his foot. Now, with my hooks, I can use this to get myself closer, get my forehead, shoulder down to the mat. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we can adjust that position later. You don't necessarily have to jump right into a perfect spot, okay? Any other questions?
Are there any illegal foot positions that would be considered repeat?
The only thing that's going to be illegal, so if you grab this here, I can't throw this over. So I can't lock his leg. This in a gi, no good. All right? So I want to get it, put my hook, fall to the side that I'm attacking, okay? Now, if he tries to defend, maybe he grabs at my leg, just grab. And try to control it. So he's trying to control like my power source a little bit. All right, I can turn this way. I can't finish going to this side, but I can use this here and get my finish that way too. That's not illegal. He kind of turns me to that direction. Does that make sense? If he turns me there, I can still do it. All right, but I need to fall to the side I'm attacking. If we're talking about, you know, competition and legality of
But
that.
you can figure forward a leg in no gi?
Only if you're in a, like, higher up, not right at the beginning. So if you're a beginner, novice type, no. Novice is not going to be allowed. That means probably less than 6 months training. Beginner and most things, they'll only let you do straight ankle locks. You get into being a blue belt and change, 3 to 5 years experience, depending on the organization, they'll let you do heel hooks too. That's a whole other thing. All right. Let's start with this. We're going to work on getting some control. This is dangerous to teach, for folks that have not done it before, and not dangerous by what you can do with the lock, but more dangerous by what it does to your psyche with jiu-jitsu. I'm more of a proponent of making sure you know how to pass guard and do all these other things first, because this will feel like a cheat code if you get good at it, because you think, I can just do this to everybody, and trust me, it doesn't work like that forever. Okay, so if you can develop huge holes in your game because you can take advantage of this, early in your development, and miss out on a lot of things you need as far as, control of the other person, passing their guard, all those different positional things that we've been focusing on for so long. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's certainly a good tool to have in the bag, for sure. But I don't want to get people to... It's kind of like the wrestler in the UFC or something that gets his first knockout and all of a sudden he doesn't wrestle anymore. If that analogy makes any sense. There's a lot of guys like that. So that's kind of why, I kind of put that out there. Positional things are still key for us in our development. But we're definitely going to spend some time on some of the straight ankle stuff this week and some of the defense, kind of what we're looking for, and we'll kind of go from there. All right? Get your partners.